Giving drugs out enough.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago.
So first is a candle making class.
And it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Two former division rivals in the old AFC West. The Seahawks and Chargers are underway. But they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I don't ignore it like that.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Being chased out left. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. Throw right side, taken in by Eskridge. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Throwing again here, Wilson. And he's got it. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Wilson. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. On second down, here's Penny. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, L.A. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. Someone's sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
To throw again is Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now Wilson. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Wilson going to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Herbert on third down now. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Jared Cook, 68 yards. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed two-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 8. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Herbert now. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's going to let it go again. And this one is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's taken in by Eskridge, complete. 2nd and 6. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as as this one's in the air. Here's Roberts to bring him out of the end zone. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's going to air one out. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He finds his target, Allen. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. Herbert throwing again. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to...
And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to get the first, but remember, it was only 1st down, so a bit of an odd play, and it results in 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown. the site that many call the loudest in the NFL. We are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And again, it's Mahomes. That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. From the 35 on 2nd down, Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelce. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field...
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we talked pregame about how we might have some twists and turns in this one, but how about this on the opening drive?
Well, they had a pretty good drive working, didn't they? So you wouldn't expect this ending because what you were thinking was they were going to put it in the end zone themselves, not have it go the other direction.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Darrell Taylor, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Looking for Kelce there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First carry for Nick Chubb. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. They give the Chubb out of the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And here's Rodgers on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. This goes out wide for Mixon. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one, so now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, Lawrence. This will be caught at Samuel. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize it.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
And that's the first sack of this game. But how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to look deep down the field. And incomplete on the deep ball.
These two teams met in Baltimore. You might remember earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep.
They go with Chubb on second down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, this defense for the Ravens, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on fourth down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They're going to try and throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Browns drive about to get started. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Lone Nichols able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
They'll try and throw for it here. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Here's Lawrence.
Just keeping the play alive. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. Another try after the first down sack.
Lawrence. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half.
No problem there on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. Listen,
and a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
The Browns on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw again.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Drops it off for Chubb. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Chris Barnes.
And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Nah, I haven't watched any March Madness. Not recently.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Back to throw now on first down. Going up top. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's out to Chubb, complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On play action, they'll throw. Complete to Kelly. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 37. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence. This will be caught once again by Brown.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the
Who winning?
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for
I don't really keep up with college basketball, but I'm not going to lie to you.
This is something that we saw quite a bit at Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well.
I'll probably watch highlights, though. Just tell me which game to watch.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
St. Peter's versus Kentucky. I'll check that out. I don't even know if like it's supposed to be the #1 draft pick. I don't keep up with basketball as much as I do football. Unless like LeBron or something.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup then starting to warm up?
If you lose in the tournament, you out, right? Or is it like a double elimination?
Back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks.
And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. Below Nichols in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Finds a seam inside the 40, powering his way forward. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. I think you'd have to say Nick Chubb, pound for pound, one of the most powerful runners in the NFL. He proved it there. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I think the last time I watched the college basketball tournament was when Florida won the basketball. That was like 2008.
He's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Oh, when Trey Burke, I think Trey Burke won it. I think I watched him. Okay, so it's the last 16 teams.
Next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and inches, Lawrence. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Fucking him up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. This will be caught by Brown.
It's basically out combos.
It appears right at the 45. 7 yards to pick up there. 3 yards remain for second down. Now Lawrence. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. Again, it's Lawrence to Mixon on the check down. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I could do that all
First
game.
and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Flushed out right. That is caught with the
Definitely GG's.
He gets halfway
Definitely.
from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Second down and goal. Lawrence. And that'll be caught. Touchdown.
I ran this formation a lot earlier in the year, and I just stopped running it. I don't know why. This shit is loaded. Like, literally everything is open. Man, cover 3, cover 2, cover 4. Oh, that shit is good.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught.
Plus, we got Trevor Lawrence, X Factor, throwing the ball. Makes the game a whole lot easier.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Browns drive about to get started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime
I don't know.
they went through some possible changes.
He was in
Those
quarterback.
changes are working, so now what do you do?
I think that
Or
now
Dom, something like
it's
that.
much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side. Because
That's caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore.
I'm having to bite so hard on the run, bro, because he'll run the
Play
ball.
that time for Cleveland. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Ooh, that's a pick. Oh. Yeah, I'll run 4-3. I either run 4-3 or variation 4-3 or nickel wide 9. Those are what I've been sticking with recently.
Handoff comes to Chubb.
That's a good cutback. That's a good start.
Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
This is really what he want to do. He's just going to run the ball.
Back now in Baltimore. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run with Chubb. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
I pretty much run cover 2. I run a lot of cover 2.
He's going to try and do this himself.
Oh my
And he's
gosh.
in. Touchdown, Brown.
We was sitting on that
It's
shit
their
too, man.
quarterback with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns get a small measure
Oh,
of
the wild
revenge
boy,
as
they
they cut
tackle
into
him.
this fourth quarter deficit. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Back to throw here. It's complete. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And this will not be a good return. He's out of bounds at the 12.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. Now Lawrence on first down. He finds his running back Mixon.
Something is going to open up, bro. Every single time. It does not fail.
I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. On first down, Lawrence. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Throwing on second and long. Lawrence. That is caught with Sean Bateman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, everybody be quitting on mud. I don't play mud.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown. A 14-yard touchdown.
The horse is going nuts. So freaking nuts.
There we go now as they will again try for 2.
Type shit.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it.
I just want the ball back.
This is a touch cruel here. They got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up.
I didn't know you're going to get the ball and try to just run it.
Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And
Throw each other Lawrence.
analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw right side here, taking it by Bateman.
This shit is nasty, bro.
Before they drop it. A big connection on that one.
I ain't want to man him up right. Watch this.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. So once more, the Ravens will come to the line here and go for the two-point try.
Yes, man.
But to throw again is Lawrence.
Man.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody didn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you would... It's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
All right.
I think you just said, well, my
This game is over.
No, okay.
I played 2 hell games earlier today. Now time to get an easy game.
Stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Adafe Owe there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it,
Both of them were
here
open.
in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And the worst fears will realize is that one turned into a long touchdown.
They'll drop to throw. And he is not going to make it to the end zone.
He should never have caught that.
Of their game as a whole, as
Game was funny.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the...
Isaiah Rodgers going to start next year. He gonna work his way into a starting role next year.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles. What does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Notice says, let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. They'll find Bateman once more. They'll get this one down near the 20.
Like he's open every play.
Just shy of the 20. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time, because this game, boy, is a lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
And this one travels out of bounds.
You just don't know no better, bro.
There on the onside kick try. A give. This is Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20, 10, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
63, Browns 25.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player or broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. They'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's fourth down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll drop this one down to mix it. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now Lawrence to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Where were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Ravens, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers.